honest, if you stumbled across your own Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn profile today, would you hit follow or would you quietly scroll away? If that's a question that made you feel a little uneasy, don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're running your content through what I call the scroll test. It might just change the way you show up online. Creating consistent, engaging social media content shouldn't feel like rocket science. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs go from I don't know what to post to I've got this, using simple, easy to implement steps that make a big difference. I'm Maggie Carey, and welcome to the Painless Posting podcast. Today's episode is part gut check, part glow up. Because too many business owners are posting consistently, but not cohesively. When someone lands on your profile, it takes just seconds for them to decide, is this for me or is this not for me? Let's make sure their answer is, oh yeah, this is for me. Imagine someone hears about your business from a friend. They search your name or your business on Instagram or LinkedIn. They land on your profile. They scroll. And in 5 seconds, they decide, follow or forget it. That's the scroll test. Your content doesn't have to be trendy, flashy, or even daily, but it does need to be clear, consistent, and compelling. Unfortunately, most of us are too close to our own stuff to see what's missing. Let me tell you about a business owner I worked with. Lisa runs a boutique candle business. Gorgeous handmade candles with thoughtful scents and sustainable packaging. Her branding on point. Her product fantastic. But when I landed on her Instagram, I had no idea she even sold candles. Her bio said something like spreading light and love, and her feed was filled with inspirational quotes, pictures of her dog, coffee cups, and sunsets, all absolutely beautiful, but nothing told me what she did until I scrolled 12 posts down and finally found one photo of a candle. Lisa thought she was showing her personality, which is important, but she accidentally buried her business under unrelated content. That's what the scroll test will help you catch. If a stranger landed on your profile right now, could they quickly figure out what you do, who is it for, and why should they follow you? If not, let's fix that. Today, I'm walking you through a friendly but honest self-audit to help you look at your social media presence like a total stranger would. Here's the step-by-step process to do the scroll test. Let's walk through this together. And please, there is no judgment here, just clarity. We all need to improve our social media presence. And I want you to know that I'm here to help you. I don't want you to feel that I'm judging you or that I'm critiquing you in a negative way. I'm here to help you get the most out of your social media so you can draw in those amazing clients that you're looking for. Step 1 of the scroll test, stranger's eyes first. Open one of your social media profiles, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and pretend you've never seen it before. Pretend you're looking at it from a stranger's eye. Even better, ask a friend or a family member who doesn't follow your business to scroll through your feed for 30 seconds and then ask, can you tell what I do? Can you tell who I help? And do you know what to do next? If their answer is vague or unsure, you know you have a problem and you need to figure out, is it in your content? Is it in your messaging? Or is it in your imagery? The second step of the scroll test is the 3-second bio check. Your bio is prime real estate, my friends. Ask yourselves, Is it clear what I do? Is it obvious who I serve? Is there a next step like a link or a freebie or a DM invite? And make sure that it is robust and filled with keywords that people are searching for. Don't use flowery terms that are vague and unfamiliar or that may be too technical. Pick words that people will use. Now, you could use a little shortcut with an AI tool. You can ask an AI tool like ChatGPT to audit your bio. Just paste it in and say, pretend you're a potential client. What do you think I offer? Who do I help? You might be surprised what's missing or misunderstood. And then whatever ChatGPT says, say, how would you suggest I improve my bio? And make sure that you say what platform it's for, because different platforms require different things. So make sure you say, is this for Instagram? Is it for LinkedIn? Make sure you're specific when you ask ChatGPT to audit your bio. The third step of the scroll test is visual vibes. I'd like you to scroll through your last 9 posts. Do they feel like they belong together? Or is it one of these things is not like the other? I want you to look for things like consistent colors and style, repeating formats or themes, a balance of personality and purpose. If your feed feels more like a personal scrapbook than a business presence, it might be time to tighten things up. If you're on Instagram, put that personal stuff in your stories. That's a great place for it. But in your posts, I would like you to focus on your business. If you're sharing something personal, it should be from a business perspective, such as you were at an event, you were speaking somewhere, you were presenting, you were behind the scenes creating your product or servicing a client. Let's move on to step 4 of the scroll test. Caption, tone, check. Read your last 3 captions out loud. Yes, really, out loud. Do they sound like you? Are they friendly? Are they clear? Are they helpful? What is your tone of your business? I have 2 clients that are very, very different. One is a commercial realtor. Everything is extremely professional. He deals with high-end clients that are looking for a trusted advisor to guide them into multi-million-dollar properties. He's talking very clearly and concisely. I have another person who's a health and wellness person who services people with Reiki and essential oils. She says things like, holy cow, and she has a much more casual and fun tone. Very different businesses, very different tones, both right for each individual business. What's your tone? If you're not sure, here's an AI shortcut. Paste your captions, those last 3 that we talked about, put them into ChatGPT and say, give me a tone check. Do I sound approachable, clear, and engaging? Then ask it to rewrite one with a little more spark or structure, depending on your tone and your personality and the way your brand is. Remember, brand is the foundation of everything you do in your business, not just your social media. And then ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you prefer is going to come back with that tone check and give you suggestions and advice on how to improve. The 5th step in the scroll test is your call to action audit. Are you giving people something to do, a reason to engage? Your content should regularly include prompts like comment below, click the link in bio, send me a DM, or simple double tap if you agree. If your feed is all statements and no invitations, your engagement will stay silent. Those are the 5 steps to the scroll test, but I want to give you a bonus AI shortcut. It's called the gentle roast request. I don't know if you remember, but back in the day, they used to have Dean Martin roasts, and they used to have all these famous comedians and movie stars and TV stars come in and get roasted with Dean Martin as the host. And they would have people come up and they would tell stories and they would crack jokes at the poor expense of the person of honor. Well, there is a way to do a gentle roast for yourself and your social media. This is a way to get an honest, helpful feedback from an impartial AI tool. So ChatGPT is one of the ones that I use, and you can go in and ask ChatGPT to gently roast your Instagram. You would say, pretend you're a tough love social media coach. What's working, what's missing, and why might somebody scroll right past me? And give them the link to your Instagram account. You'll get constructive, cheeky feedback about your visuals, your bio, your captions, without the sting. Now, if you don't say tough love or gentle roast, you're going to get some harsh feedback, my friends. I did that, and it did not bring me to tears, my friends, but they did say my social media was a little overwhelmingly purple. Well, we know that, but I was okay with that. However, this is where you can get a digital reality check. So consider doing this and let me know what you think ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you're using came back with. Did you agree with it? Did you disagree with it? Some might be a little hard to hear, but just take it as constructive criticism and implement how you can improve it. And then, my friends, what I'd like you to do is check your analytics. I want you to go back and look before you made the changes where you got roasted, and then after you implemented the changes. Take a look and see, did your engagement improve? Did your impressions improve? Each social media platform does have its own analytic tools. We, of course, use Painless Posting, which just takes everything all together, all of the socials, extracts the analytics, and then gives you a report based on all of them and breaks it down by platform. So if you don't have a tool like Painless Posting, you can go in and you can look at the individual analytics on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. and just see, did it work? If you didn't get a significant increase, you might want to run yourself through the scroll test again and then make more modifications. Gently roast yourself again. See how you can improve your social media. So remember this: stranger scroll, say it simple. If a stranger scrolls your feed, they should quickly see what you do, who's it for, why they should care, and what to do next. That's your scroll test checklist. Run it monthly. You'll be amazed how much clarity you gain. I know it can feel a bit uncomfortable to look at your own content critically, but this isn't about being perfect. It's about being clear, helpful, and worth following. So here's your scroll-worthy homework. Pick one social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, whichever one you're trying to improve your presence on, and then take your bio, your last caption, your visual layout, and run it through the scroll test. Tweak one thing today. That's how you start showing up more confidently online. Small, simple steps. Modify one thing every day and see how it goes. If you need a head start for a consistent look and feel, visit masteryoursocialmedia.com. It's a 7-day plan to help you post with clarity, confidence, and connection. You'll get 7 professionally designed Canva template graphics and 7 ready-to-edit captions that you can plug into your content plan immediately. That's masteryoursocialmedia.com. It's free for you to use, and you can use this as a template to help you create more content going forward. If you've enjoyed the Painless Posting podcast, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. It helps other business owners and entrepreneurs discover these shortcuts too. Until next time, keep your posting painless and your engagement powerful.